What if I told you that your retirement plan might be missing one of the biggest costs of all, and most people don't realize it until it's too late? Aged care in Australia isn't just about comfort, it's about serious money. And if you're not prepared, it can eat through your savings faster than you think. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a bit of a wake-up call. We're talking about something that most people avoid thinking about until it's right in front of them: aged care. It's not exciting, it's not glamorous, but it is absolutely essential if you're planning for retirement in Australia. Many people assume that aged care is fully covered by the government or that their superannuation will stretch far enough. But the reality is, aged care can be one of the biggest and most unexpected expenses in later life. And if you're not ready for it, the financial and emotional stress can hit hard. So let's take an honest look at what aged care actually costs in Australia, how the system works, and what you can do right now to prepare for it. To begin with, let's talk about residential aged care, the kind of care you receive when living in an aged care facility, usually because you need help with daily tasks or have ongoing medical needs. The costs for this are broken down into several categories, and it can get confusing quickly. First, there's the basic daily fee. This is something everyone pays, no matter their income or assets. It's set at 85% of the full aged pension. That works out to be around $60 to $70 per day. It's meant to cover things like meals, cleaning, and general services provided by the facility. Then there's the means-tested care fee. This one depends entirely on your financial situation. If you have a decent income or valuable assets like property or superannuation, you'll likely have to pay more. This fee is calculated individually and can be up to $32,000 per year. It's capped, but still, that's a lot of money, especially if you're in care for several years. Next comes the big one: accommodation costs. This is where things really vary. If you have assets or savings, you may be asked to pay a refundable accommodation deposit. This is often hundreds of thousands of dollars. In major cities or popular regions, it can easily go over $500,000 or even hit the $1 million mark. This amount is refunded when you leave the facility or pass away, but it's still a huge upfront cost. If you can't afford to pay that lump sum, you can opt to pay a daily accommodation payment instead. This is like rent and ranges from $50 to over $150 per day, depending on the quality and location of the facility. And it doesn't end there. Some aged care homes offer what they call extra or additional services. These are things like better food, wine with dinner, hairdressing, gym facilities, or upgraded rooms. If you choose to go for these extras, or if they're included as part of the home's offering, you could be paying a few hundred more each week. So when you combine all these charges: daily fees, care fees, accommodation payments, and extras, the total monthly cost for someone in aged care can easily sit between $1,500 and $5,000. And that's just the average. If someone needs complex nursing care or dementia support, the costs can rise even higher. Now, if that sounds overwhelming, you're not alone. Many families find themselves shocked when they finally sit down and look at the real numbers. And often, these decisions have to be made quickly due to a sudden health crisis or hospital admission. Thanks so much for watching. If this video helped you better understand the real cost of aged care, give it a like and share it with someone who might need this information. And if you're planning for retirement or helping a parent navigate their options, make sure you subscribe. We're going to keep bringing you honest, real-world advice to help you feel prepared. Remember, growing older is inevitable, but being caught off guard doesn't have to be. Stay smart, stay ready, and we'll see you in the next one.